we doing, folks? This is the Pop Music Freak back with another Song Facts Countdown video. We're up to number 909 of my 1,000 favorite songs of all time. It is a disco classic. Some people may not consider it soul classic, but everyone that was alive in 1980 will consider it to be just another real groovy dance tune to get down to. The song is Funkytown. The group is Lips Incorporated. Let me give you the song facts. The second single from its debut album, Mouth to Mouth, from 1979. It was very successful on the charts globally, reaching the top spots everywhere, including the US, West Germany, Canada, Austria, Switzerland, Norway, the Netherlands, and Australia. In the USA and the Billboard Hot 100, it reached number one for 4 consecutive weeks in 1980. And here is the story about the song itself. It was written by musician, composer, and record producer Stephen Greenberg and sung by Cynthia Johnson. The lyrics pine for a metaphorical place that will keep me moving, keep me grooving with some energy, while the band members were dreaming of relocating from Minneapolis to New York City. It is in the key of C major. Funkytown has at least 2 music videos. In one, a black singer mimes the vocals and some women dance in a pub. In another video, Debbie Jenner, who fronted a band in the Netherlands and West Germany, dances while miming the vocals. Johnson says on her website that she was never asked to perform a video of Funkytown, which is kind of odd considering she was the real singer. As for chart performance, Funkytown entered the Billboard Hot 100 on March 29th, 1980. It spent 4 weeks at number 1 from May 31st through June 21st. Hit the number 1 spot in the disco chart as well in 1980. Reached number 2 in the UK and Sweden, and number 2 on the US R&B chart. The song is Lips Incorporated, only American top 40 hit. VH1 ranked the song at number 37 on its list of the 100 greatest one-hit wonders of the 80s in 2009. Time Out magazine listed the song number 44 in its list of 100 best party songs in 2018, adding, Funkytown expresses a simple, repetitive yearning for the pulse of a bigger city, goosed by a killer 10-note synth riff. Gotta make a move to a town that's right for me, sings Cynthia Johnson in a robotic, vocoderized voice, a precursor to the auto-tune sound, before busting out an unmodified soulful wail pleading for a trip to the party destination of her dreams. Released in 1980, Funkytown came late to the disco party, but gave it a jolt of electricity. Thought Co. placed the song at number 7 in its list of the 25 best dance pop songs of all time, back in 2018. And just so you know, of course, it was a 7-inch single, which was exactly 4 minutes, and there was a 12-inch version that ran 7 minutes and 50 seconds. Now, in terms of chart success, let's go over all the number ones. Number 1 in Australia, Austria, Belgium, Canada, the Eurochart Hot 100, France, Israel, the Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Spain, Switzerland, and of course here in the US, the Hot 100 and the Disco Chart. Cashbox, it hit number 1, and Record World, it hit number 1, and also West Germany. So a lot of number 1s. Hit number 2 in Finland, Sweden, and the UK, as I mentioned earlier. Now, in terms of the year-end charts for 1980, it was the number 2 song of the year in Switzerland, the number 3 song of the year in Belgium, number 4 song of the year in Austria. Here in the US, it was the number 8 song of 1980. And in terms of certifications, in the US, it sold approximately 3 million copies. So it was certified platinum as a single in 1980, and then has another 1 million certified for downloads. In the UK, it went silver. Germany and France went gold. Canada went double platinum, and Australia went platinum. So it has been a big seller, approximately a total of at least 8 million copies around the world. So, with that big hit, a lot of these big hits always end up having someone remaking the song or doing their version of it. A group called Pseudo Echo, an Australian band, did it in a more rock and roll kind of sound, but was slightly danceable. including a guitar solo in the middle. It ended up being a pretty big hit in 1987, going to number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100, and spent 7 weeks at number 1 in Australia. It was the number 1 hit of the year in Australia in 1987. But, of course, it would be their only top 40 hit. Maybe what's a blessing can be a curse. So that was the story there. Yeah, hit number 6 on Billboard Hot 100, hit number 4 on the dance chart in the USA, hit number 1 in New Zealand, Canada, and Australia. So it's a pretty big hit, even the remake. So that's not often that a remake ends up being a pretty big hit. And then there were a lot of other dance groups who put their spin on it and did remixes with it, and so it was a big disco classic. Some people will say it was the last of the great disco classics, although Take Your Time, Do It Right was a 2 million seller, and Celebration by Kool and the Gang was nearly a 2 million seller in the beginning of 81. But by then, yeah, disco's best days had passed. But it was a great little tune, and I definitely did some shaking of the booty to it in my youth. Alright, so I think that's about it. Those are song facts for Funkytown. Lips Incorporated, number 909 on my top 1,000 lists. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please share, please like, please subscribe, please hit the bell to notify you when the next one's coming up. And that'll be it for now today. I think I'll try and do 1 or 2 tomorrow. Thank you folks for watching. I wish you peace and love.